Yes, so good day and welcome once again to Talk Your Talk. It's always a pleasure being here. I'm always happy to be here. Now, currently, we have situations that is going on in our island. Or should I say, the world over. We have problems. We have serious problems because we have the coronavirus, which seems to be even worse than AIDS, maybe. You understand? Now, as we all know, they say it started in China and stuff like that. And it's killing people, it's infecting people and stuff like that. So it's really dangerous, right? And it's moving very quickly. But then we have a number of situations that we need to actually talk about. First of all, we live in Grenada here and we have Chinese among us, right? I'm not saying that those Chinese here have the coronavirus. I'm not saying that. But these people usually be going back and forth from their home. Okay? And for what I heard is that when the virus started out, they didn't take it that seriously. So I guess as much during that time a whole lot of people could have been exposed and stuff like that. Okay, anyway, situation is that we have to deal with it. The world over, we have to deal with it. But recently, we had a Chinese plane land in Grenada here in the wee hours of the morning. And it's supposed to be, they say, a business trip. When people are getting infected in China and places are shutting down and locking down, you're talking about a private jet leaving China to come all the way to Grenada on some business trip. I find that is foolish. And then on top of that, you have this minister who's saying that they well screen them and they're okay. How do you know they are okay? When the incubation period could be a few days or 2 weeks or whatever it is, you don't know. So don't make these kind of assumptions. You let the people in because that is for your personal reasons, not for any benefit of the country. You know that. Okay? Anyway, as it goes on, we know definitely that this thing is killing people. We even have people in China, students and stuff like that. Some people saying they should stay, some people saying they should come. You know what? It doesn't matter what happens. Okay? When I say it doesn't matter what happens, I mean whether they come or they stay, it's their prerogative. If they're coming back to the country, you just have to find a way to at least quarantine them and take care of them until the time period passed, and then they could be among the population. That is no problem because they'll be totally frustrated back in these places. I mean, like, seriously. So if they want to come back, let them come back. But quarantine them. Organize some way you could have them quarantined and you could observe them and stuff like that. It's all well and good. They'll be much happier if they are home. Okay? Now, so that is said and done. For people who know definitely there is no cure for this thing, as a matter of fact, for viruses and all. Well, I guess as much most of you who listen to Patrick Dales and stuff like that, he will tell you how to keep your immune system up. That is what you gotta do. Keep your immune system up. Keep it up. For me, anytime I get in a little cold and thing like that, anytime, I just feel that my immune system drop a little. So for years, every time a little cold attack me or anything like that, every time that happens, I buy a bottle of Ferrol. Old people remedy. You see, it's good for cough, it's good for cold, and it's still a tonic. It's not like a strong tonic. You don't want something to boost you in such a way that when you get a high and then you get a fall. You don't want that. And I always look at Ferrol. That's the one in the blue bottle. I don't have a bottle here now. But the thing is that you guys for Ferrol. And you take a little sip maybe every 4 hours or after lunch, whatever. That is what I do. Okay? You keep this system up, keep it bubbling, and stuff like that. There are many things that herbalists and stuff like that could tell you about it, and yes, it is good. You understand? For me, most of the time, if I get the herbs and stuff like that, fine. If not, immediately what I do, I get a Ferrol. Okay? Right, so now that is being said. The other thing what I'm thinking about is the effect that this thing could have on our economy. No, I am saying this now because I've been saying it in videos and stuff like that. We have an economy that I do believe it's crazy, that stand on tourism. And I always say that something terrible could happen, like some terrorist activities could happen with ships or whatever it is, tourist ships, and then they could cut off tourism from coming on here. Now, if your country depends on tourism, you expect everybody to be healthy and strong across the world, and everybody want to go on vacation. I don't know if you're working over here for that to happen, but you need that to happen for you to get your tourists in your country, and you could get the money because the economy depends on that. But it is not so. Right now, a terrorist didn't hit a boat. You understand? But we have a virus running around worldwide, and everybody is scared of whosoever coming to the port. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody is scared. So what about if it is decided that, okay, well, the way the virus is killing people, which I do believe it would kill some people, that they would just put a block on any tourist ship moving around in all the regions and stuff like that to contain this virus. If that happened and we don't have any tourist ship coming down here, now tell me something. How would your economy stand? See, that is what I always say. We never know what could happen. You leaders have to have vision. You understand? And that means we will be in some serious problems. Right? And when you're in that level of problems, then you might be shaking hands with the devil. So be careful. You understand? This system of dependency on tourism, it won't work. You understand? It won't work as a long-term plan. It could be like a standby or something like that, but a second job or something you might call it, but you can't put it as the main economic foundation in your country. That is building house and sand. I hope you get that straight. Right now we're seeing it. We don't know what could happen next week. We don't know what could happen next month. You understand? So it could be very, very dangerous. Okay? We have to be very, very careful. Careful of who you let into your ports. You understand? And everything like that. And don't be naive about it. And don't go running all your mouth on TV and on Facebook and saying all you recognize they have no disease. You don't recognize none. You understand? It's the money most of the time that is beyond your mind. Okay? So we have to be very, 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 very careful of what we do henceforth, because we're living in terrible times as it is right now. Okay? We have to look forward with plans and vision, because that would affect everybody. But if your country cannot sustain itself, there would be problems. Every country, every island have the means to sustain itself. You could, but most of you choose to do other things, and put up the dependency instead of the independency. Some of all you don't like what you all have, so all you're looking to depend on other people and what they have. That is a problem. But this virus might teach all you a lesson. Personally, I don't know if the Chinese decide to kill out a set of people, create this thing, kill out a set of people, and then take their lands. I don't know. You understand? Because these people, they are deadly. The other thing, these people and them eating habits, eating all this nasty thing, because I understand these things start in a market. Maybe eating snake and dog and all kind of shit. You understand? That is where these things start. Well, that is what they are saying. Okay? And these people are eat all kind of nasty shit. That is why it is important to choose your diet. Be careful of the diet that you consume every day. You understand? You have all kind of bud disease and flu disease and cow disease and pig disease and all kind of swine disease going around, and you all still eating all these nasty animals. Then if that is what you all want to do, then all you will pay the price. It's as simple. It's just like the people who like to have sex crazy. They get AIDS, all kind of thing. You're paying the price for your behavior. Everything does happen. So we have to check ourselves, the way we live. You know, the way we go about doing things. We have to do that. Now listen to me carefully. As I said, it happened, it's there already. Make the necessary life change. You understand? It's never too late. Make the necessary life change. Right? Stop eating nasty shit. And then boost your immune system. That's the best thing you could do for yourself right about now. Boost your system. So even if you get an attack of this virus, your body will be able to sustain it and you'll be able to ride it out. So be at peace, be blessed. I will most definitely see you in another video. If you like this video, you share it, you like it, and you could even subscribe to this channel. Okay? Peace.